Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into the microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and I continue with Papers, Please Blind. So I need to provide my family with all the things because my son is sick again. So let's go to bed. Untaken whistleblower accepted by Arstotzka. Okay, let's walk to work. Oh, there is. I was worried for a second that Sergiu will not show up, but there he is. Okay, a special program for political asylum has been established and must carry a valid grant of asylum, do not require entry permit or an ID, supplement. That's kind of weird for anyone to actually seek asylum in a totalitarian country such as Arstotzka, although I guess it was never directly stated if any of the neighboring countries are diplomatic anyway. I mean, not diplomatic, but democratic anyway, so maybe they are all totalitarian states of differing levels of shittiness, in which case it would kind of make sense to prefer one over the other. Okay, let's go. Purpose of the trip: work. 1 year. This is right. Samantha Krzewo. Samantha. This is valid. This is valid. And the ID supplement, 56 kilograms. This is valid. And the numbers seem to match, so I think she should be okay to enter. Came for political asylum. Okay, let's check the fingerprints. Actually, isn't she this person? Apparently not. Okay, matching data. This is valid. This is valid as well. 63 kilograms. Chelsea, Washington. Okay, I think she's okay. Unless the seal is forged. Okay, I think I'm okay. Purpose of the trip: transit. 2 days. So this is right. Alexis Strode, 59 kilograms, that's right. This is valid. The numbers seem to match. So here we go. Give me red stamp. I am serious. I have better job offer in Impor. And I can break contract in Arstotzka. Okay, that's actually kind of makes sense for me, because even if I get a citation, the bribe from him is going to be greater, so yeah, right. Applicant clear for entry. Purpose of the trip: visit. You didn't give me a passport though. They took my passport away. Well, I'm sorry, but have to go. I have only passport, but hear me out. I must enter today. Come back in 3 days with right papers. Give you something important. Special family treasure. A watch. Fully digital. Well, that is basically a bribe, but again, even if I will get a citation for that, obviously, but it'll even out with the bribe he's given me. Although that was actually mightily like immigrating to Arstotzka. That was really stupid of me to do that, actually, because he might totally be a terrorist. Okay, this is valid, Martin Fleur. 79. This is wrong. Like, I'm probably the most gullible border guard ever, not to mention the most stupid, because, to be honest, I'm endangering a lot of people with my reckless Damn it, so was this the guy? Was this the guy that I let through? The guy that committed the terrorist attack? It might very well have been, which I totally feel shitty about. Like, this game is kind of annoying to me because of the time pressure. I don't really have the time to think my actions through, which I totally understand is the point, but again, I'm just not used to this type of gameplay. And yeah, I totally feel bad. Like on the other hand, maybe I should just stick to the rules 100%. But on the other, there were a couple of cases in which it seemed like potentially helpful to other people to bend the rules a little. But in this particular case, it was really stupid of me to listen to the guy, because he didn't give any particular reason for wanting to cross the border. So he might actually be the very same guy that committed the terrorist attack, which makes me feel like shit, because I'm directly responsible for that and for the death of that guard. And now on the top of that, my sister has been arrested apparently, and her young daughter needs a home, so I am going to adopt her, because who would I be if I didn't do it? Like, at the very least, as shit as I am at my job, I might as well try to care for my family the best I can. But unfortunately, having adopted her, I need to save some more money, because obviously she will need to eat as well later on, and maybe even the rent will go up once she moves in. So it's definitely problematic, but I am going to take her in. Yeah, I feel bad about what happened, because that's 100% my fault, and one of the guards has died because of me, because of how bad I am at my job. But then, if the guy really was the terrorist, then how is he coming back for his watch if he's dead? Well, I guess I'll see. Let's go to sleep for now. Extremists growing bolder. Bike attack at Grestin checkpoint. Yeah, that is my fault. Grestin is like a magnet for terrorist attacks apparently, which I can definitely understand, because it's probably the border crossing manned by the world's most incompetent border guard, so that sure has to embolden the terrorists. Yeah, I'm not really doing well at all, but thank you for saying that, at the very least. Well. Oh. Is there any news? I mean, new requirements? Apparently not. Basic rules. Well, let's go. Purpose of the trip, pass through, so transit. 2 weeks, that's right. Adriano Viverios, 76 kilograms, that's right. And this is valid, and this is valid. The numbers seem to match as well. Oh, for frick's sake. I'm really bad at this. I have a job here. Duration of stay, full year. Todorovic, Milos Todorovic, but it says here we're supposed to have Okay, so maybe he is. This is valid. Maybe he is the right guy after all. Although I didn't look at the gender again. Ah, this is the guy. No, wait. It's a different guy. It's the guy from the team. Need the banner back. Okay, take it. Come on. Now 86 kilograms. This is valid. I think this is okay, although he's annoyed at me for tearing his banner. But it was him who gave it to me in the first place, so I don't feel particularly guilty about that. Transit. Duration of stay 14 days, that's right. Rolmantova Marina, that's right. This is valid, and valid. 64. This seems to match, and doesn't look like she's on the list. Damn it, I misplaced one of her. Oh, of course. Okay, that's an Arstotzkan. Relics fan. This is right. But your photos look kind of weird. But I guess the game doesn't care. 93 kilograms, this is right. This is matching. Oh, that's Yuri Kostava again. He asked for big money, so he he bribed the guard. Now, are you carrying drugs again? It's a real mystery. Or is it really? Of course he is. That guy is really precious. Well, I guess we'll have to spend some more money to bribe the guards. Harmless drug. Okay, I'm sorry, but I can't take the risk. I must say, I'm very much humbled by his approach to life. He doesn't seem to carry much of a grudge against me, immigrating to Arstotzka. So forever. This is right, male. I don't think he's on the list. 82 kilograms. This is right. Ostrovsky Ivan. Actually, that says Uvan. Oh, do you really? Oh, apparently you do. Look at that. Well, so I guess he's okay after all. Passing through, so transit. 14 days, this is right. Yeah, actually, I don't think he's coming back because I think I killed him, but just for... okay, this is right. I'm not going to sell it to him just because. This seems to be okay, okay. Is he on the list though? Nope. Kaulinski, Kevink. This seems to match. Where is the other document I've... diplomatic discussions. Okay, so she's Julie, Vinska Julie. This is matching. Obristan. I think this is correct. And this is valid. Unless she's not on the list. Purpose of the trip, passing through. 2 days, so this is correct. Catherine Marskowska. And this is right. And this is valid as well. Seems to match. 49 kilograms. Okay, everything seems to be in order. Oh, really? Transit. And duration of stay, 14 days. What even is a widow's peak? I'm not really sure. Is that guy on the list? Nope. Okay, this is valid. This is valid as well. Ferreira Thomas, okay. I think it's okay. Although wait, no, it's actually expired. So away with you. Oh freak! Damn it. Okay, that's actually a really huge help that she brought her mother's savings, because, well, I could manage without it, but it's a huge boost, which almost makes me feel like it's going to be taken away any moment now. But even without it, I would still be like more or less okay. I would have like 30 bucks left. Okay, so they all get food and heat because my son is sick again. That's a very sickly child, but I guess I can't really blame it on him, especially because I'm essentially torturing him by withdrawing food and heating from him alternatively. So that's definitely something that a child's immune system will find difficult to deal with. Oh, and apparently my niece has brought her passport with her, but that still makes it one passport short, because I guess I don't have my passport. Well, I think at this point I am past like 100 citations, which really, like, it's both embarrassing but also kind of astonishing. You know, to be that wrong, it's actually kind of an accomplishment. It's not really. I'm just telling myself that to not feel bad about myself. Well, let's go to bed then. Polio resurfaces in the United Federation, apparently. That's a bummer. Oh, who's that? This guy in the red. Follow protocol strictly. It doesn't really tell me much, to be honest. But I'm definitely instantly curious of the guy in red. Is it like a spy or an East Order representative? Because obviously he has to be significant somehow, but he's so far at the back of the queue that I doubt I'll be able to get to him during this workday, because it all takes such a long time at this point with so many documents. So I'm not sure, but well, let's start. Visit friends. 90 days, so this is correct. This is right. Sandra Simic. This is correct. This is correct. GOPPP. She's not on the list, so I think everything's in order. Oh, great. Easy order. Khalid, that's Khalid. Carries information on all Easy agents. You must kill him. Men in the red will provide the opportunity. I don't trust them at all. They say my family will be safe, but how can I know that? I will be caught, apparently. I don't think I'm going to do it, for a number of reasons, actually. It's just too risky for my family. Purpose of the trip, passing through. Transit 14 days. Okay, that Jennifer Matsas, this is right. And this is right. 55 kilograms. Blah, blah, blah. She's not on the list. And the numbers seem to be matching. Coming to live with my husband, but you didn't give me an entry permit. Okay, this is right. Immigration Ishmara Nubenitz. This is right. This seems to match. This is still valid. 49 kilograms seems to be okay. And she's not on the list. Purpose of the trip, I have a job. Duration of stay, 6 months. This is right. Nope, if it is really the same guy, then I would much rather sell it to him. But to be honest, I thought I've killed the guy because he was a terrorist, so I'm kind of confused. Jelen Shelena, this is right. This is right, female. This is still valid. 53. Oh freak, I'm missing this. Okay, I think this is right. So is this really the guy? Danik Lorun, he wants the money back because apparently I scratched it. I don't really care about that at the moment. I care only if he's allowed to go into the country. I think he is. 86 kilograms. Okay. I could have detained him for that, but that seemed like a bit of an overkill. Visit 3 months, that's right. Naomi Shokskovna, this is right. Okay, this is still valid. 73 kilograms. She isn't on the list. And this seems to match. Where's the freak? I'm never going to care for the cities, to be honest. I plan to work in 6 months. I still don't really know if the terrorist attacks are a direct result of my own actions. Like, if the worse I do at the game, the more terrorist attacks there are, which would totally make sense, and I am quite bad at this game, so it makes sense for it to be many of the attacks. But also, I'm kind of confused because the guy was in the end back for the watch, so it turns out I didn't kill him, which makes me wonder if that attack on the bike was actually my fault, like if it happened because of something I did, or if it would happen regardless. I don't really know. Now, I also noticed that the guy the Isik Order wanted me to kill, he had a noticeable delay when getting away from his position. That was presumably a time window for me to shoot him, but I didn't want to do that because, to be honest, I don't trust the Isik Order for the reasons I already mentioned. I don't want to be involved in murder, and 3, I totally don't trust the Isik Order to protect my family, especially after trying to directly endanger my family twice before by giving me huge mountains of money, which they must have known that it's mightily suspicious and it might lead to, like, me getting executed for accepting bribes from the enemies of the state. So I don't trust the Isik Order at all, but I wonder where it puts me as far as the endgame is concerned. Like, what other choice do I have? I guess I'll just have to play along and see what happens. But for now, everyone is more or less okay. So I think I'm going to take away food this time, just to save money for the endgame, because I don't know what's going to happen, and it's probably wise to stockpile some savings for the endgame, because it might be required. But other than that, I think that's all for this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, and glory to Arstotzka.